Welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and today we're gonna get some stuff done. That's right, I had a total plan when I started this sentence, and now I got nothing. No, we do have a couple of plans. First off, mineralized water, a little bit late. I kind of broke it again when I tried to increase my plastic production, which honestly I don't need plastic, excuse me, right now. So let's just tone plastic down just a tad, because mineralized water is shutting some things down, which is a bit of a shame. Now, also one thing I'd like to do while I'm just chilling around here, just really need to get these going more. More purified water, I believe, is actually going to be a good idea as well. And purified water is actually pretty easy to make because you can just heat water and then cool it again. Because I can just make a cooling tower. Look at that. I mean, it's quite energy inefficient, but whatever. You know, whatever. I actually don't know if the time is that great on this either, but so if I go cooling tower, it's one way of making purified water. You just heat it and then just cool it again, and then I guess the gross water will go away. I mean, it does actually not a bad job. I mean, that'll do the job. It's a little bit slow, but it's, yeah, I mean, that's making, wait, really? Uh, so if I had 6,000 steam, I'd be making 6,000 water. Okay, that's kind of neat, actually. We might be kind of exceeding what this water pump can possibly do, though. So that might be getting to the point of problems. No, you know what? Let's put another boiler in here. Let's go a little bit crazy. Let's make another boiler. Electric boilers, because I suppose I could use like a other sort of boiler, but nah, not gonna. About laziness, that's the important thing that we've got to note. Okay, and put them going the right way. Get some water coming to it. Get the steam, power that sucker. And now we should be making, yeah. Cool, that should be more purified water in the system. It's a bit of a weird way of doing it, but it'll do the job. Other things I'd probably like to get while trying to get more mineralized water. Weird to just keep having that problem with mineralized water, but hey, that's where we are. We need electrodes, which have a different name. No, that's exactly what they're called. Okay, so we can just make some electrodes by hand for now. Because if I remember rightly, there was one of these that wasn't quite going all the way, and I kind of wanted it to. That's the one. If I remember rightly, at some point we had a plan to go to electrolyzer 2s. I suppose I could still do that. I mean, I'm still carrying electrolyzer 1s around like some sort of fool. Because more mineralized water would allow me to make more stuff. But one thing I would like to do, and I mentioned this in the title for the video, is I wanted to start making my lubricant. So if you were around last time, or you've watched last episode, you'll know that Kiwi Hawk said I could actually make the thermal water like I wanted to. So that is pretty exciting. We're going to need steel, but that's okay. Everything kind of needs that. And also, while I'm getting steel, I remember I'm going to need a new box. Because cobalt has stopped, and thus has production of a whole bunch of other nice things. And while we're here, probably get some of these. We still need a lot more steel. That's going to be a little bit of a problem for a little bit. But hopefully... Oh. Oh, what is this? What is this madness that's occurring up here? Oh, I know what it is. Someone didn't lock the train network off properly. Whoever it was, I'm sure feels very foolish right now. It was me. I mean, there's no one else playing this game. I really can't blame anyone else. I mean, I could, but it doesn't really make sense to do so. Okay, now I want some steel. That's good. 6,000 steel should be enough. And I was not here for that. I was here for a thermal bore. And then thermal bore, I need to make thermal water. So I need to make lithia salt, which is just going to be out of 20 brown algae, which thankfully I have that. I'm going to take a train because that's what trains are for. They exist to be stolen. I've watched enough Wild West movies to know this. If there's a train, you gotta rob it. Even if your name's not Robert. If you got a different name, you still gotta rob it. That's a bit of a name joke there. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be here all week. So, how do I make that? It's got to be made out of a furnace. Interesting. Well, I could probably make a steel furnace. And if it needs a furnace, that means it's probably also going to want... It's going to want to be fueled as well, isn't it? I don't know if I've got anything to be fuel. Pretty sure these probably don't burn. No, they don't look like they burn. Well, wherever I go, I'm going to need brown algae. Well, okay, here's the thought. I just need lithia salts, and the lithia salts can then be turned into thermal water from here. So I could just steal it from here. Somehow. Okay, well, let's put that on the furnace, and then let's figure out how we're going to get stuff. Let's put the furnace down next to that. I mean, not super effective, but I think it'll do the job. I don't know how much lithia salt we're going to be making. This could be a mistake, but hey, we'll all know that once we find out how much lithia salt we're making. I don't have many conveyor belts. That may be another problem for very soon. Okay. So that should start making my lithia. Yes, and the lithia goes into the thermal water bore. That's going to make next to nothing. But that's okay. It doesn't need to make much. We just need to make some thermal water. You know, and then just the fact of how long it's going to take, I think we are actually going to make more thermal water bores. This is not effective, but it'll do the job. No, not effective. It is effective. It's not efficient. That's the correct word. Really wish I'd brought more belts, but hey, you do what you do what you can with what you took. I'll get more soon. Because the sooner I can get these robots, the happier I will be, honestly. Because then I'll stop having to build everything by hand. Oh, I'll still have to build plenty by hand, of course, but not as much. And cool. And then that is in the wrong place. Or rather, it wasn't in the wrong place. I just built in the wrong place, and now I can't find the things anymore. There they are. Okay. I feel like that. You know what? That's fine. I don't care anymore. I just want my bloody thermal water, please. And please. It seems I'm not getting as much as I used to because I turned most of it into crap. You're not supposed to be putting the green algae in there, buddy. Okay. So that should make plenty of thermal water at some point when it feels like it. Of course, we do need to power this. I think that's an ingenious little trick. So that's going to give me very little thermal water, but it doesn't need to give me much. That's what I was remembering. It just needs to give me enough to... I need to get fish pressing, I think. Yeah, I got to press those fish. I can't do that until I've got that, so... Okay, we're back to this process. That's alright. Getting some science happening again. So I've got to run it all the way over here. Okay. And while the science is happening, more stuff will be happening elsewhere. Cool! That's good. Science is happening. Fermentation. What? Fermentation is happening. That's good. That is progress. Has the mineralized water situation gotten a bit better? It does appear to have. Okay, that's way faster than expected. Fish pressing still needs to be done. We need plant pressing first. Okay. We might need to go find more gardens at this rate, actually. That could be annoying. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Temperate garden. Temperate garden, you live here now. Become something different. When I can find it. There we go. So we're not going to quite get the agricultural science that we need quite in the hurry we want, but that's okay. While we're just waiting around for stuff to happen, it'd probably be a good idea to... Wow, it's really chewing through these brown algae until it gums up everything, but when that happens it's not that big a deal either, because we don't really rely on charcoal for power anymore. It's good to have just as a backup, but I don't rely on it. Now, I would like to keep some of these white transport belts, not because they're good, but because they're cheap. Okay, and I don't think I ever want to have yellow inserters anymore. I mean, there's plenty of inserters. What's the problem? Steel. Yeah, we do need to expand steel and iron production again. Mineralized water should make that a little bit better. Which is one of the reasons we're building all these robots at the moment, because I don't want to keep having to build this stuff out by hand. These are purified water's going well, so turns out my water tower idea is pretty good. Crystal slurry, plenty of crystal slurry. Fish pressing, yes please. I think we've run out of green science at this point. Not green science, agricultural science. Life science? I don't know. So that's doing the best it can. One thing I might do is... No, in fact, I think I'd already done that. I had. Maybe I'll even expand it again. What? Pick up from there, drop from there, thank you. Just trying to expand my Like, it's good to have all the sand, but I just really need more mineralized water. And while sand is wonderful to have, if I don't have mineralized water, it's going to slow down everything. And honestly, though, this mineralized water is probably mostly going to plastics. Yeah, it'll do. Yeah, it does actually look like these are going alright, or at least better. Could speed up my electrolyzers. That would give me slight improvements. Need more electric circuits? I mean, sure, why not? Who doesn't need more electric circuits? But again, I should have plenty of those somewhere in this mixed up world that I have created out of clay. So, do I need more filters? Not yet, but what I'll do actually is I probably am going to want a lot more filters later. So we'll just prepare them. Oh, now these are slow as heck. But if I can get the electrolyzers upgraded a little bit, then hopefully it becomes a bit faster. And if it becomes faster, then that also means we are putting more mineralized water. So that's actually win-win no matter how I look at it. And I look upon it favorably. And they appear to be going. Cool. So, wait, I thought that was a 1. Oh, it is. I'm wanting a 2. Aha! Cannot insert basic splitter. That's gone somewhere. That's gone on a wild ride somewhere. It'll turn up one day. You know what? Green algae, that can just sit on the ground. So I can think about what it did. Okay, good. That's going to speed up my mineralized water just a tad. Not really much though. I just need so much more mineralized water. Anyway, my fish pressing has stopped. It's a bit of a shame, but that's life on the streets. Hopefully by now this is processed. Gosh, I hate this part of the base. I really do. It's this part of the base is slowly getting deleted as I get new researchers and it becomes ineffective. But it is still required for a large chunk of my base, and I kind of hate it. But there's not much I can do about it. Like, I can bitch and moan all I want, but it doesn't fix anything, you know? Meanwhile, lithium is going well, so what we probably want to do, we want raw fish oil. The way we do that is we crush some fish, which we'll be doing very soon. And then I can turn that fish into nutrient pulp. Okay, so nutrient extractors, I'm going to need those. So let's prepare those now. Can't spell nutrient, but that's okay. Didn't need to. I do need iron. I do need to probably put a box of crap down somewhere. Okay, box of crap. I love these boxes of crap. It's actually, I'm going to be using one iron in a moment anyway. Boxes of crap are just kind of my favorite thing to just carry around, like, just leave, pip it around the base. Just memories of when I wanted something and then realizing, you know what, this is not important to me anymore. Okay, so we needed iron for my nutrient extractor. Okay, what do we actually need? Let's go through it properly. We need a fish press, just a press. Now that I imagine, no, we can build that. Okay, so what do we need? We need to press the fish for information primarily. We're gonna build 2 of those. Okay, after we've pressed the fish for information and we've got everything we need from them, we're gonna have raw fish oil. For that we're gonna need, oh gosh, we're gonna need filtration. We get mineral oil and fish oil. which we can do stuff with fish oil, fermentation based. Still can't say that. Fermentation. You know what? Oh, wait. You can make resin out of fish? That's a weird statement I never thought I'd make. Polyethylene, which I think is, yeah. So you can make a bunch of stuff out of fish. Cool. Not relevant, though. Getting distracted. Once we have our fish pulp, that's right, we're going to turn, we need compressors. I've just built that, didn't I? Yes, I have no concentration at all. Filtration. Great. Going to build a couple of these, and with filtration, we're also going to need some filters, which, I mean, iron sticks. Oh, we used to be making iron sticks until I stopped. I thought I didn't need them anymore. Okay, that's fine. Iron sticks. Okay, cool. That's back to being made. I feel like I'm missing something. Raw fish oil gets filtered. Charcoal, which if we want charcoal, we're probably going to need steel charcoal from somewhere. Particularly for the filters. Not a big deal, but we're going to need them. Then after that we have base mineral oil, which we can make lubricant out of eventually. Or we could use the fish oil. Just straight use the fish oil. Mineral oil can just hang out for a while, turn to lubricant later, so... yeah, so we just need to have charcoal down here, and we need to get the final part of the fish pressing done. So that's the plan. Now this is done, so we've got 32 more alien plant life cycles, samples. We're going to need to go get more gardens later, but for now, we don't need them. We will be needing them though. So we're 30% of 40, so that's 40% of 30, so I don't know. A few more is required. Now I've got thermal water. What I should probably do is put that in a pipe, making a scary sound. Immediately just throw half of it away. And the thermal water's coming out now. It's slow going. That's okay, we don't need that much. We only need 50 per fish that we crush. So now we need to figure out how to crush a fish. That's not too hard, too tough. We've got the presses already, and you know what they say, you got to stop those presses. And when those presses have been stopped, we're going to need charcoal, which we can take from, you know what is that? No, that's fertilizer. That's not charcoal. Classic mistake though. I really do need to make a charcoal base at some point, but I'm not doing it today. Okay, if we bring this down, you gotta remember though, all this is a lot of work for not a lot of gain. This is the most important part about this fish experiment. Someone would say, it's a bit fishy, and I would say, ha! Good joke. And I would laugh at my own joke exactly like that. If I scared you, I'm sorry. I kind of scared myself in laughing in that fake, exaggerated manner. But that's cool. Always good to scare oneself. Anyway, we should have some more signs that we should be able to take up there. How many we got? Oh, we probably got a bit actually. 13? That's not quite enough. Because 20 would be 50%, so maybe like 24 or so. Okay, so we're not done yet. So we'll keep working. This is more charcoal than I really need for this, but that's okay. It's just standing on the train tracks for no reason. That's cool. That's what cool kids do. just before they get hit by a bloody train. And we don't have my way of filtering that I want just yet. But that's okay. So what we're going to do is like that. I think that'll do the job. So then we're going to do a very simple thing that we've done before. It's just a very rudimentary thing go in, thing go out. So one picks up and drops that way. One picks up there and drops that way. Yeah, that's good. Wrong way. Please turn around. Thank you. And looking good. And then we just need a basic assembler just over here. Not really going to be doing a lot, but it's going to be taking the charcoal and it's going to be doing some charcoal filtering. That's when you realize, hang on a second, I don't have any filters, but oh wait, I planned for this. Bam. And then I'll power it. And then I'll actually connect it to the power network properly. It has happened. So now my fish press is I've probably got enough to complete my fish press. And ideally this will give me enough lubricant to really get started with making robots. Because that's my goal today, is just to start making robots. Then probably the session after that is really just expanding my production of resources, of slags and crystal slurry probably, and filters. And then we just really get some stuff done. So I need to go to where my research facilities are, which is right there. And they're just going to finish that off. Great. That's going to take a couple of seconds. There we go. It's running at near full efficiency. It'll crap itself out pretty quickly. Yeah, you're probably right. Probably should change pickup size to 1. Could do alright though. How you doing, Tony? See, that's too many filters. So that's why when you drop them back off on that side, bam. Yeah, look, I've done that sort of thing with what are they called? The other types of filters, the ceramic filters before, and it really just was a major headache doing that all manually. I realize now there's a better way to do it, but I didn't do it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks, man. Migraines are the worst. Hey, look, we found a pipe. Which means we've got an odd number again. Damn. Okay, so I've got my fish pressing. Okay, so that means we can now start crushing fish. This is every dream I've ever had in my life. I'd rather more fish oil than... Oh wait, it's got to go in a particular order, doesn't it? Oh, one of these things. Okay. Oh wait, ceramic filters. Please don't tell me it has to be a ceramic filter. It doesn't. Cool. Oh, got scared there. Okay, so it's going to be thermal water and raw fish oil. Now, raw fish oil, that's easy. That's right there. Thermal water, that's also easy now. because I've prepared it. Okay, and then that should be our fishy problems dealt with for now. Oh no, actually, because then we've got to deal with the fish pulp, but... I mean, that's not really a big deal, like that's just crush it, turn into nutrients. Okay. So we're gonna go like that. And we've got like squeeze through now, so I don't care. Okay. And we're going to deal with this fish pulp, which is actually pretty easy, because pulp... How do you deal with fish pulp? You just turn it into paste using a nutrient extractor, which we did build in advance. Go away. Did build a nutrient extractor, didn't we? Or did we just talk about building one? Maybe just talked about it. Sure, we built one. No, we just... Oh, these are no? Must have just talked about it. Anyway. So... Do we have a shortage of nutrient pulp? Uh-oh. That's not a good sound. Okay, fine, turns out. Please extract my fish into this jar. That's not a gross statement at all. Put my fish in there, please. Cool. And then that gives us nutrient pulp. This one's out of fish. That's kind of gross. Okay. So now I crush fish, turn them into fish pulp. Thermal water is sufficient, I suppose. And then here's the fun part. We have fish oil that we can turn into lubricant. And the fermentation base, I don't care what we do with it. Can we just clarify it? Who knows? How do we do that? We've got a oil refinery. What? Got an oil refinery fish? That's weird. Cool. Let's just keep doing research, I guess. I haven't had migraines for a while, so that's pretty good. I hate migraines. I mean, I have a big argument at work about migraines, and it's really stupid, but the number of times I have people coming to work and being like, oh, I have a migraine, but I'll keep working, and I'm like, a bitch, please. That if this was a good, proper migraine, you wouldn't be like, oh, I'll come to work. I mean, maybe I'm gatekeeping migraines, I don't know. It does actually sound like I am now that I'm saying this. But, you know, migraines aren't just like, ooh, I just don't feel well, I'm at work though. I'm like, I just don't believe you. I'm not saying you don't have a headache. I'm not saying you're having a good time, but I just don't believe it's a migraine. So yeah, I'm gatekeeping migraines. That's the sort of person I am, I suppose. Oh wait, I want that to be hold. Oh? A fish is less than 5. I think that should be, not greater than 5. Because there's less than 5 fish there right now. Actually, maybe it should be less than 3. Maybe that was a mistake. Well, that's fine. Less than 3, please, not greater than 3. Okay, that's fine. So now we've got my oil refinery. And now we're going to refine this fish. Nope. Nope. What gives me more? I don't need fermentation. Fermentation, I can't say it. Oh, yeah, look, I'm basically the same. I just curl into a ball and wait for death, honestly. It's the worst. Like, I 100% sympathize with you, man. Like, migraines are absolutely the worst, and I do not wish them upon anyone. Aside from people I really don't like, but that's just because I'm a jerk that way. The weird part is everyone has like different ways of migraines, but hey, Dark Rail, how you doing? How's it going, SeaWorld? Look, we're looking at Shamu. He's doing well, and we're crushing him into. Hey, this got dark. Yeah, we got Shamu over here. He's having a good time, and we're gonna crush him into good stuff. He's having a whale of a time. That's rather sadistic. But you know what I say? Who cares about the whales? I say, coming from a country which very much cares. Yeah, so the weirdest thing I've ever had with migraines is I just couldn't remember literally anybody's name. So I was at like this work function and I'm just like looking at my boss and I'm like, so your name is couldn't remember it. And someone else would like be, their name is this. I'm like, of course it is. I know that. And then I would like look at the next person and be like, and your name is also something I can't remember. And everyone got really worried for me. And I was just like, you know what? Maybe it's just life now. Maybe I just never know anyone's name. And I was rather chill about it, but understandably they thought I was having a stroke or something. Yeah, I wasn't. Oil is great for oil burning power. What oil? The mineral oil? It doesn't burn just as itself though, does it? It actually needs to be turned into something. Doesn't it? But anyway, so we've got lubricant now, so this is good. Now we're going to need lubricant for electric engines. So we've got kind of everything we need for that. So now the only trick is we've got to get the lubricant from here to, oh shit, up here somehow. Here's my engines. Okay, that's fine. You know what? There's a way to fix this problem. And like all problems, it's fixed with a train. Or, as the game actually calls them, locomotives. And the other one's called a wagon of some description. It's called a fluid wagon. I mean, I could just try and conveyor it up there, but I mean, this thing's never going to be that full, let's be honest. It's just not. It's probably not helped by the fact that I'm just never going to get that much thermal water until things improve. Actually, why am I not getting any thermal water at all? What's happening there? Oh, it's coming. It's just slow. Train is the whole train. That is true. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. So the locomotive is just the. See, okay, I get what you're saying. I see a locomotive as the train, But I guess the locomotive is more than just a train. A locomotive is a friend. I don't know if that's what you meant, but that's where I'm going to go with it. Wait, how do you have so much mineralized water? And is mineralized water fixed? I'm sure it's not. I don't believe that mineralized water is fixed. That's purified water. Oh, mineralized water is fixed. Lovely. Okay, so a train is a combined unit. The locomotive is just the engine. Makes sense. I'm pretty satisfied with that, actually. It seems reasonable. And I am a reasonable man. Don't ask my wife about that, though. She'll disagree with you. And she married me. That's her choice. That's her fault, not mine. Okay, so. Storage tank. Okay, so I just need a few more iron plates. Why is my iron so deficient right now? Like, I thought we were done with these issues. The locomotive does not have a wagon and choo-choos around you. You can still call a single locomotive a train. Yeah, absolutely. Trains are a confusing beast. You shouldn't trust them. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I do, but I shouldn't. What am I still missing? Probably more iron still. You know, I could just steal iron from here. But problem solved. Okay. Then I need a place to actually put the lubricant, which... Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so the lubricant can come into here. It doesn't get a lot of space, but it should be enough. Actually, while we're here, we need some more pipes. Problem solved. And we should be able to get more copper pipes. I like copper pipes. They're orange. And that's trustworthy. Orange is a trustworthy color, I've always said. I've never said that in my life. Perhaps I should start saying it. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Okay, so we're jury-rigging a solution here that is absolute chaos. I really should stop building around this track because every time I do it, it just gets worse and worse. Maybe I should actually build a way out of that. Like a actual proper way in and out of this area. That's probably a good idea, but is it an idea that I'm going to do right now? Probably not. So I just got to find a place to put this train. And in fact, I see I've already tried to do this once before. There's a place I could put lubricant here. It's not in a much better place, but... Okay, hang on. Here's the way you do it. Bold new designs. Okay, here we go. Bold new design. There it is. But when you do a bold new design, it's got to be both bold and new. Okay, so this is just bold for now. But wait for the new part. Oh, you're going to love this. You might not. You know what? You may not love this. You may just go, it ain't that bold. It ain't that new. In which case, please don't be mean. Don't mind. Okay. Which is this thing. Bam. 2 lanes. Crazy. It's so not bold on you. Although, okay. I'm going to try something new. This is actually going to be bold and new. It's called a circle. You may have seen them before on TV. If you have... Oh shit, I broke my circle. Okay. This is a circle. You may have seen them on TV before, and that's cool if you have. But this is my circle. Original character, do not steal. So this circle is a trustworthy fellow. Yeah, you know what? I could do that as well, but I just know that at some point I'm going to need to do the circle. And so if I create the circle now, I've got a circle blueprint. I'm actually going to create a blueprint now. If anyone's frightened by this, I respect that fear. Because this is you're going to see these circles a lot. And I'm actually going to do it right first time this time. I'm legitimately afraid of this circle. Okay. So, the important thing about trains, and if you don't know this about trains, it's rail signals in the circle, and your chains in, and then rail signals out. Look, it's the only way I know how to live my life. I'm a broken man and a failed individual. Okay, there we go. As I said, bold new plan. It's both bold and new. And then what we can do, we can put my... You don't like it, Dark Rail? I'm sorry, your name's Dark Rail. If anyone likes the idea of a rail that is potentially a bad idea, it would be you, because your name is Dark Rail. It is a dark rail by the very essence of its name. And then also it gives a chance for the train to turn around. Kind of. In future. What am I doing? No train's going to park there. No self-respecting train is ever going to be there. Oh shit, that's a good point. Okay, well, this is an evil train. This train is a train that's just gone off the bloody hook. It has no respect for itself or the lives that it takes. Ray Ray? Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so the plan here is this. It's very simple. And it's... I knew I was going to do that. I always take it way too low. Okay. Then we need to do the same thing with that. That out of the way. Okay, Brave New World. The train can go up there and it can go back down there. It's not super useful, I admit, but it will be useful later. I thought Ray Ray is a good name. One of the things I absolutely love about the internet culture, and I absolutely do love this, is just where people get their names from. Because everyone's got their own little unique story about why they go by the name they go by. And I honestly think it's one of my favorite things about the internet. Like, I'm not even joking. Because everyone does it. And yeah, that's fair. I mean, SeiferKatt's pretty good usually for me. Please don't steal. If people started stealing, I don't know what I'd do. I'd figure something out. I'd never be that big though. Yeah, it's fair. Okay. So now we have a train. Now it's going to be lube drop, which is a funny word. Well, funny, just thing to say. Just drop some lube down there. Okay, and we're going to need some pumps. Probably a couple more actually. Cool. And we're going to need a tank. Click. Oh, probably don't need a big tank, so probably just some iron will do it. Because if I can start making... I might even just hand make some of these first, just to get them done. I was looking for my iron, but then I realized the iron's in the lower belt. He says, still not seeing any iron. There it is. What was I doing? Yes. Okay, and... That's right, I was building some tanks. I have a short attention span. About the span of what? Alright, so, pumps. An offshore pump, that's not how it works. look, I got 4 of them. And they're real good, and they are right... Yeah. And when that pump's made, oh, that tank's made, and I just pop it in there, connect it up, put it in the wrong place. That's cool. Okay, good. Let's try that again. I'm building a line of power that will never get powered that way. That's fine, and honestly, pretty normal for me. Train fueled. Good, good, good. Hey, Mighty Panda, how you doing? I gotta be careful what I say now. Mostly. Okay, so we've got the lube drop. That's always good. And then we've got... We don't have a name for this other train. In fact, we don't even have a place for it yet. That's alright. It can just sit on the... I was going to do a cool... Oh, God. See, this is why we need more spins. Because this is ridiculous. We're going to put a spin there. Everyone's excited by trains. I love it. I love that if I just want the train to go here, it has to basically go around the factory 3 times, which is the best. Okay, that train can go away now. I didn't bring my circle. Okay. Shoot. I made a good circle. Can I just copy it from here? No, I would need radar to do that. Okay, we're gonna go back and get my circle. I could just make a new circle, I know, but it was such a good circle. It's so round and circular. Oh, really? Didn't know that. Okay, that's going to be much more useful for future. Well, that's absolutely great advice, and I thank you so much for it. I'm not going to worry about it right now, because this is... Okay, we're going to call this circle. It's a circle. Cool. And if I go create blueprint, it's mostly a circle. There's a bit that's a little bit off. Yeah, I mean, when I'm moving, if I get around to moving fluid and sludge and stuff, like a regular circle of life, Mighty Panda, it's got a little bit at the end of it, which makes you wonder what's going on. That's called the hyenas. They don't belong here. I mean, it has 1,600. It's going to empty it way faster than that. I think we'll find. Okay, so the plan here is we're going to make another circle. And we're going to put the circle right there. And we're just going to get rid of everything around the circle. In fact, we're going to get rid of everything around the circle, and then we're going to make a better circle that doesn't have that little dangly bit at the end, because that's a shame to my circle family. Okay, so new circle. Gosh, get out of here. Circle. You know what? I'm not even going to spell it right. Circle. Spelling circle is not important. And I'll know that it's the right circle because of how excited I was when I started building it. So, Mighty Panda is my wife, and she just shouted Cersei from the room, which is, yeah. She didn't marry me for my spelling ability, I'll tell you that much. I mean, if she did, she made a very poor decision. Well. Okay, cool. So that circle is going to be the basis. You're going to see a lot more circles. Cersei! Alright, so we've got chain signals going in, and link signal, no, chain signals going in, rail signals going out. That's good. I think that's the way it's supposed to go, because it looks the one ahead. Oh! It's a worm! It snuck up on me! I mean, I could just deal with it other ways, but I've got this plasma turret, and you know, when you get a plasma turret, everything should be... Get out of here, worm. Okay. So... we may need to get more lubricant later. That's okay, it's fine for now. More circles! But no, we don't need more. Gone mad with the power of circles. And that... probably wrong. The best part about this is when I'm actually done here, I can just have robots do this. And everything will just be much better from then on. I am so close to... if I get electric engines, then I can just have robots just do all my dark biddings. Just like real life. Yeah. We are almost out of signals. Please tell me I've got enough room to put... I do. Good, good. Then... quite frankly, there's not going to be a lot of oil coming from this, but that's okay. And again, I do understand what you're saying about the connect things up directly to the pump, but quite frankly, this is never going to be putting out that much. It's just really here for the fun of it. Okay, and this is lube pick. Good. Now where's my lube train? There he is. Okay, and the idea is full cargo or time past 300 seconds. And empty cargo. Cool. Come get the lube, buddy. And it's going to use the circle. I bet it had real fun. Oh, yeah, it did. And... yeah, I mean, if it was connected, it would have gone real fast, huh? I mean, I'm not actually being sarcastic. It really would have. I see what you mean. That was a bit slow. It's still being slow. Those last few units. I don't care. Oh, and it gets to go on another circle. It goes a circle both ways. What a rad dude. Yeah! Okay. Sure hope that doesn't clog everything up another time. Okay, so. Now we have engines. We have electric circuits. And we have lubricant. It's time to... oh gosh. It's time to make a thing that we need. Electric engines. We're going to need a lot of electric engines. But again, this is one of those, for now, fine. So what do we make these in? We make them in an assembling machine, at least of level 2. Do I need engines for anything else, actually? Engines are used for cars, locomotives, pumps, artillery wagons, flamethrower turrets, diesel generators, or tanks. Nope, don't need them for anything else. Good. Don't even need to keep them on the belt then. And then electric circuits, which they're used for a couple of things, I guess. I mean, I believe they're used for at least one more thing. That's sarcasm. I know they're used for pretty much everything in life. If not them, then they're derivatives. Okay, so we're going to make 1, 2, 3. Electric engines are here. Good. And it's always important that when you're building this to build it in just a really convoluted way. That really just makes everything difficult for yourself. Especially when these things come in from that angle. Plant. No, they've got to come in that way. Oh well, whatever. I could fix it, but also I'm lazy. This is why my base is in an absolute chaos rat's nest. It's the laziness that gets you. Well, it's the laziness that gets me. And then where do I go put these things? Well, that's a good question. Okay. See, if I'd done that tidier, that would have looked way nicer, but instead, no. Okay, so we've got electric engines. So, they're used for a bunch of stuff. We could actually start thinking about exoskeletons. That would make things a lot faster for me. But let's see what we actually need to make. Actually, before anything, I need modular armor. The modular armor, I need 30 advanced circuits, and that train got away from me. Train, come on. Oh well, whatever. I need 30 advanced circuits. Right now, I currently hold 0. That is also known as not... Oh, wow, but it looks like things backed up a bit. It looks like I never built that last assembler. That's fine, I'll build them later. Okay, so things built up a little bit. That's very exciting for me. Okay, what else do I need? I think that's everything I need. Modular armor. I've got enough to build 5 of them. Cool. Now I need solar panels. I would love to build the tier 2s, but quite frankly, that's not happening. So we're going to build... Oh, stop that. Because we can just steal these. How much room do we have for this is probably the next question. So my modular armor, it's the thing that looks like armor. It should be really easy to spot. Or do I just put it on automatically? Let's put it on automatically. Okay. Cool. Then a roboport, which... Need a personal roboport, so I need a bunch of stuff for that. Roboport hatch door. Okay, what do we need for a hatch door? Hate door. Hate door. Okay, I need iron. What does Seif hate? Seif hate door. Hate door. Anyway. Hate door was a man. Maybe he was a dragon man. But he was still hate door. Okay, so then that'll just give us the ability to have robots, but no actual robots. You know what? More baby steps. And they're probably not going to last all that long either with how much power I'm going to have. I'm going to need batteries, aren't I? I'm going to need personal batteries. Wait, do I not have the tech for personal batteries? Oopsies. Going to need that. What's happening here? No red. Oh, because we're out of iron completely. Okay. Why are we out of iron completely? That's not a lot of iron coming down. What's gone wrong, buddy? Mineral sludge isn't going. What's happened? Why are you so hungry, buddy? These things are doing their best, but they're not catching up anymore because we have too much mineralized water now. Are you serious? And yet my crystal slurry is still not quite getting through it. Because sulfuric wastewater, that's what's actually happened. Sulfuric wastewater backed up. Probably because these are all full of... No, it just backed up on its own. Hello, Pauser. How you doing? Okay, you know what? I don't really want to get rid of the sulfuric wastewater right now. I just want to hold on to it. Just keep it close. No, you know... Fix the problem. But I don't want to fix the problem. No. Fix the problem or just build a tank and put the sulfuric wastewater in there for now. I could... Actually, hang on. The other problem I could do is just clarify it. That's probably actually a better idea. I've got so much sulfur, it's not that big a deal to just get rid of some of the wastewater. I was going to ask, is that sarcasm, but I don't think I need to ask. Thanks, man. I made it myself. Yeah, I know. It's rubbish. Look, that's the rat nest. The rat nest is pretty bad. One day it'll be fixed. Not today, not tomorrow, maybe never, one day. Okay, so that should start the mineral sludge coming through again. And then probably mineralized water will overheat again, and then it'll all just be the same shit, different day. Okay, so then I get my personal batteries. Oh, actually, we should have enough for my solar panels now. They're probably... Gosh, how much? That's good, that's good. Oh yeah, so that takes up how much power? Max consumption 2, and it can hold 10 robots. Nice. So, we're just going to hand make these for now. So, construction bots. Do. Okay, original song, do not steal. Sorry, I like the fact that I'm literally doing Star Wars and then I say original song, do not steal. That amused me. Because it's like, that's not an original song. Feel free to steal. I mean, don't steal. Disney will come after you. Okay. So it's enough of those. Yeah, I know. I am aware of that. I know sulfur will be a problem later, but at that point I plan to use the... What are they called? The puffers. Just have a huge puffer farm for many reasons. One of the main reasons is because I love the sound puffers make. It makes me smile and it makes me laugh. And if that's not a good enough reason for anyone, then I don't really mind. I love puffers. They are the funniest things in the game. Is it because I laugh at fart humor? Yes, that's the exact reason. What was that? I am a child, thank you. Love you too. Oh, I was not paying attention there and got almost hit by a train. Oh, sure. My phone has been stolen. No, not actually. My phone hasn't really been stolen. My wife just took it. For phone-related activities. Theft, mostly. Calculate. You've got a calculator on your phone, don't you? Oh, okay. You got to watch your video. Fair enough. Carry on. What was I thinking? How rude of me. Okay, so then we can build no brains yet because we need transistors. We should have a lot of transistors. We do. Okay. 3 brains. Okay, we're going to need more than 3 brains. We're going to need 7 more brains after that. Out of solder. We're just doing this by hand, and it's a little bit painful, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that good? No, we need 1 more. Okay, that's brains, and then we need 10 flying robot frames, and then we get our robots, guys. Then we get our robots. I don't know about you, but I am so excited about these bloody robots. Because all the fiddly bits can then be done by the robots. And I can start copying and pasting things with reckless abandon. And then deleting stuff because reckless abandon was happening. Yeah, going away from coal filters can be tricky, I know, but I think it should be okay. I think I'll be alright when I get there. Or charcoal filters, rather. I always call them coal filters because they're kind of in that position, but they're not the same thing. Yeah, these are taking a while to build. I could put them in a assembler to build them, but it's not like I'm doing anything else with my hands right now. Okay, and these are taking their time. Is it because we don't have the purified water, or is it because... No, everything's fine. So it's probably just the fact that they're doing their best. And chemical plant twos too, wow. I think the one over here might be having that problem because they're only chemical plant ones, so chemical plant twos would probably do better, but we don't have... We do have everything we need, we just need to... In fact, I could just do it this. I could just physically do it and it's done. It wasn't exactly a hard task. Alright, so... upgrade these. That's going to make things a little bit trickier. And we are going to increase the speed of these. We should actually have everything we need for construction bots now. We've got enough for 6 construction bots. You know what? Screw that. Screw that. We'll build the bots first. So now we have construction bots. And we've got the space. We don't have any batteries, so at daytime they're going to work and at nighttime they're going to crap out, but batteries are like literally 1% away. So as long as they don't require something that I hadn't thought about, batteries and steel plates, I got both of those. We're going to get some robots are being unlocked properly. I am exceedingly happy about this. Everything will now use robots. I don't really need that right now, but might as well get something going. So we need to make personal batteries. 5? Was that going to be fitting? It'll fit exactly. Okay. So now the fiddly bits of all the filtering and stuff can be done by robots. That's exciting. Now we just need to probably increase the amount of resources we produce, and then we should be in an interesting place. Hopefully. Don't have enough for an exoskeleton right now, but we'll probably get there later. Battery? Personal batteries. They are charging up. Where the heck is battery power? Oh, it's in the lower left corner. It's a 3% battery. Nice. Alright, well, now I think we're going to start a new process, which will be expanding the minerals and the filtration. I'm going to probably go a bit more filtration than we need because I understand it does fall behind a little bit. And we are also going to be having more liquefiers than normal, so we're going to be going 2 rails of liquefiers. Before we do anything, we're going to need a lot of sand. We're going to go deeper and harder than we've ever gone before. You know what? No. I started building this and I'm like, that's great and all, but what if we built this in a slightly better place with more land and less things to get in my way? I'm going to build out this way. We're going to put a roundabout there at some point soon, but for now, this is going to be the end point. That's the plan. Okay, we got a lot of land to build, and quite frankly, I don't care. Maybe I should have had the exoskeleton now that I'm doing that. There is a worm, will hopefully not be a danger. There's a lot of worms that they might be a danger. Maybe they'll leave me alone. They're not leaving me alone. I should have predicted that. I did predict it. That's worms for you. Oh, Bogey B, leave me alone. Okay. My worms adventure did not end with death. Good worms adventure. And we're going to put a circle in here. Because as you know, well, it's not even a circle. It's a... I don't know how to pronounce what I've made. It's a monstrosity, that's what it is. Stake of nature. Certainly not called circle, that's the important part. Oh! My robots! They made a circle! Good job, robots. Real proud of you. Now the robots do all the stupid work. Ah, robots, you are so good to have around. Okay, and we'll put some things just so that way everything doesn't get jammed up when it gets near there. And let's not forget the basic rule. Chain in, rail out. Otherwise things get jammed on the rails. And they do it every time. Okay. That's going down. This one will be going up. I do it right as well. Thank you for my phone back. I shall enjoy my phone, thank you. I'm not currently using it, but I'm glad to have it back. I'm not hiding anything, it's my phone. I'm hiding the amount of money I spent on Marvel Puzzle Quest. No, I didn't spend the money on it, that was a joke. I'm gonna have to go into context now. So I've been playing Marvel Puzzle Quest for ages, which is an absolute gacha game. You know, it's as all gacha games are, just absolutely predatory. And I was trying to level up a character, and I was like, oh man! I woke up in the morning, I was like, oh, this character is like, I get 6 covers of it for like $60 and a bunch of other stuff. That's a good deal. And then I woke up properly and went, no, it's not. It's a shit deal. Why would I think that was a good deal? But there was that part of my head for that moment when I was half asleep that thought, yeah, $60 for a gacha game is a good idea. I mean, I say that and I do actually spend that sort of money on Magic, but it's not the point. It's not the point. But yeah, I had a moment where she's like, oh yeah, that's reasonable. I told my wife and she was like, did you spend that money? Did you think that was reasonable? I'm like, well, I mean, when I was asleep, I did. I woke up and I was like, no, it's the worst plan. But and she thought I actually did. I mean, I love the game. It's a really good game, but I don't know if I don't mind giving them like a couple of bucks a month because, you know, support the people who make the games you like, but I didn't need to spend that much money on it, obviously, because it was a bit much. But it is fun to troll her and make her think that I did spend that money. Okay, so what do I actually need? I'm gonna need more train tracks, actually. I need a bunch of stuff, actually. More washing plants, definitely. Then more iron. More brown boys. Okay, so we're collecting stuff that we're gonna need now. There's no way we're gonna have everything we need. That's okay. We're gonna need a lot of washing plants, though. That's one thing for certain. We could even go to level 2 washing plants, but let's not worry about that right now. Yeah. It'd be good to get more stuff being made. It'll get there. Okay, so washing plants are being made. We're gonna need a lot of those, though. There's something else I was like. Oh, I know what I was liking. I was liking the things to make the signals, which was iron plates. Okay, we're back in the iron town where everything needs to be iron. I remember not being here and being so happy that we were done with this problem. But we're back. Great. Ever so happy. Maybe when we're done with this expansion, we'll actually build a new, like, iron facility. That might be where we have to go. And the fact that this is slowed down, I'm not okay with that. So can we just, you know, make that a little bit faster? I think I already built the... I did. Okay. Just a little bit faster, please. Let me just upgrade a couple of things. Thank you. You. Just... I need you to work faster than you're currently working. Construction bots, making it happen. They're a bit slow though, so I'm going to lose some construction bots at some point. But it's going to make me more mineralized water doing this, and yeah, it looks like it's already sped up. These are going faster, and they're being eaten more. Cool. I do like the idea before when I was talking to Mighty Panda about spending money on Marvel Puzzle Quest that she believed me, and I like the idea that you just be coming into a stream and just having, like, hearing this marital dispute. I mean, it sounds really awkward as heck, and I don't know if I actually want to be in that stream, but just the idea that you'd be like, oh shit, I don't want to be here anymore. It's kind of funny to me, probably also really sad. Also, I don't think I built as many of these things as I wanted. Yeah, people having a rough time in their marriage is never something you just want to stumble across. I mean, you want to, like, you don't want to stumble across it, you just want to create it, you know? Okay, we're going to need more sand. We're going to need so much sand for what I've got planned. Okay, it's firing. Good job, mate. You did it. So we're going to create a lot of washing plants here. Like, we're going to make a tileable thing. Was that the iron furnace using... what iron furnace, sorry? I don't know which iron furnace you're talking about, I'm afraid. Oh shit, that's right, there's more worms. In Irontown. You know what? It's still using the simple recipe, that one. It's a valid point. It should be using the... Not pellets. I've got the... What is it? processed iron. They should be doing processed iron, but they're not at the moment. I don't believe I can make iron pellets yet. That's in Blue Science Town, but they are still using regular iron. And yeah, maybe I would do better if I change that around. That's probably not a bad idea, honestly. We waste no time in like collecting, like in no time and just building over their corpses. Okay, will this be enough? You know what, I don't know, but we're going to... You know what, it doesn't even matter. If it takes extra work in prototyping this, it's no big deal because I can always just build more. How much is that doggy in the window? So, transport belts, that'll fill... Gosh, it's a bit tricky, doesn't it? So that's 12 plus 6 is 7, so that's 20, 30, 45, 60? So 60 times 60 times 10 would give you 0.6. Okay, so 10 machines is probably enough, but if I went to like 14 times 0.6, sorry, I'm actually needing a calculator for this. 14 times 0.06 is, okay, I actually did 16 times 0.06. Okay, so I'd want 16. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, that of course would require some mud, but how much mud would it require? It would need 720 mud per minute. Okay, and these produce... No, it would need more than that because it's going to do... Each one needs that much, so it would need 5,760 mud per minute. So... 2 of them would be fine. Okay, great. That's a good start. So we're going to need 2 of those. You know what? Where's my plasma gun? Give me the right pain. Stop it. Just bring the cable over. Now remember, you brought this on yourself. I love that gun. Okay, so let's just continue mathing this out. Or doing whatever it is that people that play this game a lot do. So if we do this and then we are of course going to do the faster ones than this. How much water do these need? That's probably a valid question as well. Just there for now, please. Thank you. Just don't need to come back and give it back to me. Just put it there. Gosh. So we're going to need pumps. We don't have the right pumps, of course, because we don't have enough iron. That's all right. And these are going to need to be flare stacked. We don't have enough of that. What do we have enough of? Anything? Probably not. So everything's reliant on iron, that's the problem. But if we do... Well, that's right. Okay, we will actually do this properly. So it needs to come in like that. No, you don't make that. You make geodes. Okay. It's got to have mud and it's got to have stuff, and that means it's also going to be separated. Can you not do that right now? Thank you. We still need 8. And if we do it like... Oh, yeah, like that. So the mud is on the side. Yep, that's good. We want 4 lots of that. Cool. Then belt's going to come down like that because these lines will come out like that. And then this one comes out like this. The bots are getting a little sad. They're like, I thought you created us to do this work. I did. But this is not the work you were created to do. You were created to do a lot of work, and when this goes inevitably wrong, you will be picking up my crap, let's be honest. If I put it one further out, see, this is what I'm talking about. Let's do that. Yeah, because then you can go pick up, drop like that. Make the bots do the work. I mean, actually, that work is something I could do because it's way fast for me to pick that up. See, the bots do the fiddly work, like putting those out. Then we do this. Again, this is the fiddly work, which the bots do. Cool. So then we get the mud water. Mud water's coming out like that. Okay, so the mud water gets fed into the pipes that way. That's probably still in the wrong place. I'll put it out there for now. In fact, there's no way in heck that's still right. Okay, so that's 8. And so they will be putting... I do this. That. No, like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Because it's flipped everything, it's kind of a little bit skew whiff, but that's okay. Skew whiff happens. And then it's going to come all the way to the side. There we go. Alright. At some point it's going to be pretty unhappy when I run out of copper pipes. In fact, that's happened now. That's alright. We can do an upgrade. Hey, Dark Rail. Oh, how was your meeting? Meetings, always a fun thing. Probably should have worked out the power before doing that, but put the power in the middle. That's pretty nice. Okay, so we can just doop. Doop, that'll sort the power out. There we go. Oh, look, always happy for a chill meeting. I can't stand meetings myself. I thankfully don't have to do many of them, but I don't want to. Oh, okay, that makes sense. You're still working from home? Okay, let's just do that real quick. Change those copper pipes to be plastic. I mean, I actually personally I find working from home more efficient, but at the same time I don't like doing it because I get very lonely. And a weird thing happens, I start getting lonely and I start getting self-destructive, which is not great. It's not where I want to be in my life. Okay, so now I'm going to steal some things I did before, which is this bit here. That's fair. Yeah, no, I just start getting really miserable and start like, yeah, look, I don't want to go into it. Dark thoughts is all, and it's really, I don't know where they come from because usually I'm a pretty happy dude, but I'm just like, you know what? I'm done living now. I don't want to live like this. And I don't know why I start thinking like that, but I do. And it's not cool. And, what the heck is that? What the heck is that? Do you normally do this? What are you doing, buddy? I mean, hey, look, you know, as long as it keeps you in a job, right? And we're going to do another one. And that's not bad, actually. Oh, okay. You're one of them, huh? That's cool, man. I mean, I do a little bit of reading of sacred texts, but it's more just not error logs so much as reading the error message that came up on the screen. And it says, like, invalid, you know, details. And I'm like, well, have you tried putting the valid details in? And they're like, what are they? And I'm like, I don't know, man. Just, it says enter name. What did you do? I entered something that's not my name. Well, that's not what it said to do. So that's why it's got a problem. And they're like, man, computers are so hard. I'm joking a little bit, but also somewhat not. Okay, so feeling pretty good about this so far. This is looking good. We do need to actually get it connected, and I mean, heck, we're actually almost at a position that we're done thanks to the robots and copying and pasting. Don't thank me, thank the robots. And then I'm going to do a new filtration here. Oh no. I assume you do coding or something like that as a primary feature of your role? Well, that's good. A lot of people don't, and I honestly think if you don't like work, you're like, well, this is going to be rough for you because you're going to keep doing it. Oh wow, congratulations. I mean, I don't know if that's a congratulations or I'm sorry for your loss, but I kid, I kid. I always think I should get into coding, and then turns out ooh, yeah. I mean, you said before you're not American, or you said where are you from? Sorry, mentioned before, and I don't think you're from one of those countries that do absolutely destroy themselves working. Yeah, Danish, right? Yeah, I mean, Scandinavian countries do have a better reputation of not absolutely killing people, at least from where I'm used to. New Zealand is very much the same sort of idea that people would rather work-life balance is one of the biggest things in New Zealand. Um, you know, we're encouraged to take our leaves and that sort of thing, which is great. Uh, it's always funny though trying to force people who are particularly from countries where they work a lot harder. I'm not saying that you know, it's necessarily a good or bad thing, but you've got to be able to have some time off. You've got to be able to live your life because honestly, if they said, hey, we'll double your salary and double your hours, I'd probably say, and I'll double your fuck you, excuse my language. Probably not, but I wouldn't take it because I like being able to come home at a regular time. And I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating. I've never had a job where it has been absolutely like crazy stuff going on. We don't need two flare stacks. Liquefiers. I'm going to need a few of those. I don't have enough iron for those as well. Maybe I just let it go with what I've got so far. I'm beginning to get to the point that maybe I just want to have a train. Look, first job, not necessarily is where I am, but I've been at this job for quite a while, and I know what you mean. You're just like, oh, you get comfortable. It's not the worst thing in the world. Uh, and we're going to need pumps. Oh, I used all my iron. I have so little iron, and I used it all. Oh well. Yeah, I need more iron to be able to make this be the true thing of my dreams. Yeah, I mean, I believe that's good. I don't have the conversion rate on hand, but look, cool. I mean, the important thing is that you can point at England and laugh. That's not bad. I'll take that. I mean, that's an increase. What's going on over here? Everything got gummed up. Everything's been gummed up possibly for a long time because cobalt's not being used. Okay, well, that may have been going wrong for a while. Of course, that's hardly going to help my minerals. Yeah, I've heard of the pandemic. I'm aware of it. It's around. You know what? New plan. I'm gonna start siphoning some off into this bucket. Actually, could I build an induction? Here's a stupid idea. Build an induction furnace and just start casting stuff. Just start casting stuff. It don't matter. Put in a bucket. Cast stuff, put in a bucket. Ooh, that's a rough time, Tony. You know what? I mean, we're just gonna cast it. Not efficient or anything, but I'm just gonna cast it. I don't care. Just gonna give me some more iron. Just put it in a bucket. I mean, IT security guy, right? He's got to be afraid of everything. If an IT security guy is not afraid of his own shadow, he's not someone you want on your camp. Exactly. Let's see, in his mind, you're all just a bunch of idiots who are trying to destroy everything. I don't know if you're into anime, and I'm not huge into it, but you know, like the disciplinary committee. There's always like in a high school anime, there's always like a guy from the disciplinary committee, and he's always like, "Ah, you guys, you gotta obey the school rules." That's the admin guy. That's the server admin. You know, he just wants to force you to obey school rules, and you're like, man, why you gotta be such a teacher pet? Hello. Almonds! Thank you. Oh, sorry, my bag was in the way. Oh, that's your favorite finger. My wife brought me almonds. I mean, of course. Okay, so this is a good plan. Now we've got more iron plates with which we can make stuff with. Ah, look, you can't win them all, I guess. I mean, yeah. If you're going to your boss and saying, hey, this is what I need, and you're still not doing it, then yeah, it's a pain. I respect that. I was originally going to build like another induction furnace over here for more steel, but quite frankly, steel's fine. I just need more iron plates. I mean, it's happening now, so that's pretty good. Just building a lot of things by hand now. I believe the next thing I need to think about is getting a furnace going. Not furnace, sorry, a filter. And it's still going to be a charcoal filter, so we're probably going to need to make more charcoal. It's a bit of a pain, but what are you going to do? You know? I really don't want to, because that's going to be more green algae. Although, what does this need? Soil. How do I make soil? Sand and compost. How do I make compost? Brown algae. Still need algae. Shit. Well, I tried. The other option, of course, is I could very well make just a carbon refinery at some point. I want to do that, or a charcoal refinery. I want to get that done at some point with just like a bunch of arboretums and tree seeds and just making a lot of charcoal, because I'll need it. I'll always need just a lot of charcoal at some point. So we've built a bunch of stuff. We ran out of stone, but we've got plenty of iron for a change. So let's see how we're going right now. So far, no construction bots are gone. Here they go. Of all the places I could build that, I just put it right there. Just the worst place. Okay. Wow, that really didn't help that much, huh? Oh well. Go from here. Yeah, well, I haven't done that yet. There's a lot of things that are better than what I've done that I haven't done yet. One day, maybe. Who knows? It's exciting. Who knows if I'll ever actually get anything done? It's the mystery that we live our lives by. We'll see if ever accomplish anything in life. Who knows? Okay. Now, how much water is output? 72,000. How much does this need? Oh yeah, no, that's fine. And probably doesn't need... Okay, that's fine as well. What we also need is probably the same thing except down here. Okay, we're gonna have to do that a different way. Okay, and then we're gonna... This boyo, he lives here. Oh no, he doesn't just live there though, does he? He lives in two places. Because he's a friendly guy. Okay, good, good. Okay, so we've got water mostly through the chain. He says as he realizes he didn't actually have it going through there. That's okay. So we still need more washing plants, we need more stone crushers, linear stone crushers, and we're going to need filters after that. And some more liquefiers as well. Actually, liquefiers I should be able to... Nope, can't build liquefiers right now. What do I need? What do I like for liquefiers? Thought I'd be able to build them now. Stone. Okay, so I'm going to need to go pick up a bunch of stone bricks. Not a big deal. Got a couple of flare stacks, that's pretty good. Is there a train nearby that I can just steal? Yeah, there is. Train, can you just come here, please? I don't want to walk. Then I want to go to probably around here, which is not as bad. The loops are really helping, I think. Okay. So we need to go get stone, because everybody must get stone. We're going to need actually this stone as well, which I think actually do 2 stacks of that. We still need more of those. Liquefiers, you better believe we need more of those. Just all of them, thanks. So at this point I'm wondering whether I should actually be making iron pipes as a recipe rather than just always doing it by hand. Filters, did I take a bunch of filters? I do have some. I'll take some more. Why is this not happening now? Because I don't have any iron. Yeah, that's a common problem. I mean, I could always, in the steel drop, bring in iron on a second carriage. Could work. Now, filters. Making iron. Okay, that's fine. I know where to get a lot of iron now. Because I planned it. This is a secret plan that'll help us later. A secret item that'll help us later. Get your memes right. And I'm going to need more algae as well. Is it iron? It's iron! Oh, what are you not happy about? Okay. So that's a lot. That's probably enough filtration. That's, what, 25? Let's go with an even 20. That's pretty nice. We need ore crushers next. How many of those? I don't know. Let's go even 20. Pretty good. What else do we need? Ore crushers, filtration units, assemblers. Do I have assemblers? I've got some, but I probably want faster ones than that. Ooh. Let's be greedy. Okay, that's good. Filtration unit's good. We've got that. I need some more power lines. We're not going to get this finished tonight, I'm afraid. Oh well. We've got a lot of washing plants, so that's pretty good. More of those. Oh, grabbers. I need plenty of inserters right now. Thankfully, I got plenty of them. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Can I have a train, please? A train nearby? You know what? You're close enough. Oh god, no, never mind. That was a terrible trick. Stop. Stop. That train. It's there. Okay, cool. I don't actually know where you're going, train, but where you're going does not matter because I know where I want to go, which is over here. I do like the idea that I can requisition trains now. You just go to wherever you want. I don't care where you go anymore. Okay, I'm expecting to see robots. Here they go. I've run out of washing plants, which is a bit of a shame because I do need more of them. I think I need that many more though. 3 more? Okay, easy enough. Flare stack. I didn't pick up more pipes. That's a problem. I could build them by hand, but that's a waste of time. I do have a bunch of copper, so that's probably the real plan. Do I actually have any assemblers with me? That's a question. That'd be rude. I don't. Okay. Let's build some assemblers just to get them start making these pipes. Suppose I also need to connect this to the main power network. Which, funnily enough, there is actually power lines nearby from when I was doing plasma stuff. Okay, so crushers, we still need them. How many do we need, out of curiosity, game? You're wanting to have, seeing 15? I can build 15. What else do you need? What else would cheer you up? You're seeing washing plants, are you? Wanting 4 washing plants? 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. 4, and then filtration. How many did we actually build of those? It's not called filtration, it's called filter. Leviosa. 4 more, easy enough. Okay. And did I ever build those algae plants? I did. Nice, nice. Alright, and did that actually... Okay, did. It builds them real quick because it's red. And as we all know, the red ones go faster. It's not news. Ah, a bug flew in front of me, but I missed it. Disappointing. Now, I'm actually expecting this should probably start working very, very soon, especially if it has power. I mean, it probably could be. I'm just probably could download if I really wanted to. Okay, so we are getting stuff. So now we need to get the sulfuric acid. And that shouldn't be too hard because we do have plenty of sulfuric acid, I believe, over here. I can see there's a couple of bots chasing me down. Oh no. John Connor, run. I don't even know if that's the right reference. I've never seen the Terminator. That is a true story, by the way. I've never seen the Terminator. That upsets a lot of people when they find that out. Is it even called The Terminator or is it just Terminator? I mean, that's how little I know about the Terminator. I don't even know what it's called. Okay, so everything appears to start eating that delicious, delicious sulfur. All red, and what do you know, the one that hasn't got the thing yet is red. I don't want that to actually be like that. Okay. So the crystal slurry's coming through. So now what I actually need to do is also... Oh, you know what? I'm really sad to do this, but that's the end of the episode. That's all the time we got today, guys. I'm really sad. I really want to continue going, but I'm afraid I'm not going to keep going until Thursday. Oh gosh, it's so far away. Well, guys, I'm going to be continuing this on Thursday. So I anticipate I'll probably have this part done pretty quickly, because there's not really that much more to do. It's just about getting the last bits connected, getting the filters done. Filters might be a bit of a pain because I've got to make the charcoal as well, but shouldn't be a problem. If I have more radars as well, I don't need to keep walking around so much. But yeah, that's me done for the day. So thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please give a follow. I would appreciate that. If you would like to view what I've done previously, you can find that on youtube.com/SeiferKatt. Other options are to... Wrong place. If you are watching this on YouTube, you can see this live if you go to twitch.tv/SeiferKatt. That is where I broadcast this live. Other options you have is to... There are no other options. It's just YouTube and Twitch, rather. Yeah, that's about all. So I'll be next streaming at Thursday about the same time, for about the 2 hours as normal. And I look forward to seeing you there if you're around, and if you're not, that's okay too. I'll see you next time I see you. I wish everyone to take care. Bye.